grand rising, grand rest, or grand afternoon, wherever you are. This is Esther's Ether's Essence coming to you with a little bit of morning storytelling. We're going to get some sage burning in the background. And open my window. And only that of love, my love, love of the Most High, love of my loved ones, the community, and as far as the divine eye can see, and that of the willfully good may dwell here. All other energies and entities must leave. Going into a little bit of Akashic Smack. First, we are freestyling a timeless message for the collective. Let's get right to it, shall we? Oh, well, no hesitation. All right. Let's see what's meant for our eyes this morning. Their parents don't even realize they are proof that two wrongs don't make a right. Please tell them they did not, or excuse me, please tell me they did not homeschool their kids. They're about as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle. Always some kind of challenge in the mix. I would rather tremble from increased freedom than tremble from increased fear. Repeat after me. I am fearless. I am freedom. You are someone's happy place. If it doesn't feel like sunshine, I don't want it in my bubble. Someone feels about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Number 737, hashtag but not flying commercial. Listen to your intuition. Take action with more specific intent to improve your ability to manifest. And we are going to look up this number 737 for an angel number message. Let's see. 737. spiritual significance is it urges individuals to explore their inner selves, meditate, and engage in introspection to achieve a deeper connection with the universe. The number's association with the elements may signify finding balance and harmony within the self and the environment. Let's see. All right. Cannot be bought or sold. Hashtag not your Barbie doll. Come correct or not at all. Talk to the hand or catch both. Yeah. A reverse swing of sorts. Return to cosmos. Unless, of course, you come correct. Your sincere prayers will be answered once you command them into life. Stop judging their surface. Look beyond to find the true substance. Virgo energy has entered the building. What's meant for this message from this particular card is remaining dedicated, practical, focusing on focusing on getting organized, as well as, I'm hearing, forming healthy habits, as well as blessings coming in for the collective in our 6th house, or in the 6th house, blessings pertaining to health, routine, schedules, and service. I'm also getting an expanded worldview. We are not the same. Money can't buy this. Oracle essence not for sale. Mission accomplished. Okay, next. Challenge accepted. Ooh, glow ups coming in for the collective. One like no other. Cancer energy has entered the building. Blessings in the 4th house pertaining to emotions, intuition, childhoods, and material relationships. Feeling everything deeply at this time. We've been guided to be reserved, but stand on a foundation of strength. Lots of emotions in the air at this time. Apologetic, just give them a minute to speak. Making amends. Your secrets are safe with them. They will ignore you so hard you will doubt your existence. They were not listening anyway. truth with all your heart. Trust your abilities. Trust your gifts. Star capacity. First Samuel 12:24. Walk away. Walk away from the soulless. They are great acts, but also emotionless. Virtues or vices. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16:18. Better it is to be humble than to divide the spoils with pride. 16:19. Focusing on that humble spirit. Break the spell, not your puppet. Yes, return to cosmos. Gemini energy. So I'm getting return to cosmos, some kind of Gemini related energy. I'm hearing be the better person instead of the first to start a fight. Avoid exaggerating to impress others. Or you're dealing with someone with Gemini energy who exaggerates to impress others, and they could be a bit two-faced, untrustworthy, as well as difficulties in their third house with communication, self-expression, speaking out loud or in written form. They are impulsive, inconsistent, and stretch the truth. Your thoughts are not your own. Failure is an illusion. I just heard that this Gemini energy could be anywhere in someone's big three. Not anywhere in their chart, but in somewhere within their big three. The big three is your sun, moon, and ascending. Ooh, we have Leo energy entering the building, which is a good thing because we were just focusing on that area of Gemini and having difficulty with self-expression, and in comes a blessing from Leo energy, a blessing in our 5th house pertaining to romance and self-expression. And with this being blessings from this type of energy, anywhere in your chart, yes, ruled by the sun, and the house of pleasure, expression, and creativity. Libra energy. I'm getting a bit of sideways energy from this. Which means that this Libra energy is neutral. Whether it's your energy or the energy of another, it's neutral at this time. Agreeable. Blessings in the 7th house pertaining to our partnerships, how we interact, and shifting away from only relying on our own personal insights within our 7th and 12th houses. So not just being more agreeable, but also cooperative in other ways. So knowing when to be the speaker and knowing when to be the listener. Knowing when to hold the feather or pass the feather. This is a blue jay feather. Beautiful. Yes. Love is in the air. Again, ruled by Venus. Love is in the air. Choosing to be the peacemaker. Ooh. Ooh. Sneaky links through the back door. Someone's dealing with a sneaky link who comes through the back door. Or it's you. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. A Star is Born, 734. All right, let's get into the meaning of 734 as an angel number. Luckily, I can just back click on my device because this card came out not long ago. Angel number 734 brings an inspiring message of support and guidance. Your angels are encouraging you to trust your inner wisdom and intuition as you navigate life's twists and turns. This number signifies that you are on the right path towards achieving your goals and dreams. Reward for hard work, prosperity, and do not just do it for the rewards. When you affirm positive feedback, it carries energy that returns to you. Say it is so. Inherent health. So health improvements coming in for the collective as well. as everything I just read as a message. So do it with your whole heart in it, whatever that means for you. All right. 20 minutes in, we're going to go into Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for some more random messages, random little tidbits to our story. Here we go. Oh, no hesitation with this deck as well. We have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. So our focuses are on selflessness, humility, and conscious action. Let's look up the number 2 as an angel number, shall we? The number 2 represents balance, harmony, and alignment. Seeing this sequence might indicate that you are exactly where you need to be and you should savor the moment. Check in with yourself. Make sure you're moving with intention and centering peace, and trust both in yourself and in your relationships. In just a moment, we'll get into a bit more of the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Right off the bat, intuitively, I'm getting a message about not showing up empty-handed. Packing light for the party, but not showing up empty-handed. I'm also hearing something along the lines of etiquette and having a gift offering for the host or hostess to express gratitude for their service as the host or hostess. Yes, associated with attributes like balance, cooperation, duality, diplomacy, and relationships, it signifies the harmony between opposing forces, encouraging us to find peace in our lives. It also prompts us to trust our intuition and adapt to changes with grace and patience. All right. Let's see what is in the guidebook for the High Lord. Of Gratitude and Patience. Excuse me, Gratitude and Service. I said Gratitude and Patience because of the angel number 2. All right. I feel confident in saying now is a good time to close this window. Ooh. I can't show you, but we have at least two rabbits in my backyard right now. So after I read from the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, we are going to look up the rabbit totem spirit medicine. And then I feel guided to go into the animal spirit deck to follow. Here we are. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to another, you are automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you are immediately aware of it or not. The presence of this ally lets you know that you are on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You are also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches are not the goal you have in mind. So this card falls completely in alignment with this one. Not just doing something, an act of kindness or generosity, acts of service. Do not just do them for the rewards. Interesting enough that this card came out. Yet another crack in the code. Synchronicity. All right, let's read further. As long as those riches are not the goal you have in mind, giving service with no thought of return in what is required of you today. This would also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If you have a question or a situation referring to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learn from this person or people. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. All right, let's look up rabbit totem. Since our furry friends decided to pay a visit, well, I mean, they're here every day. I'm pretty sure we're like, kind of like roomies. The rabbits are my roomies. They just don't come in the house. All right, the rabbit. The rabbit spirit medicine. We need to recall attention. Okay, so we shouldn't see this rabbit in the same way as we see our domesticated, very much loved by humans, pampered pet rabbit. Vulnerable to predators, rabbits have an excellent field of vision, allowing them to see over a wide area, especially when they stand up, as depicted in the card that's in the spirit, the animal spirit deck. Let me see if I can. Yep, here it is. the rabbits. I'm going to pull more from the animal spirit deck in just a moment to close this message. So, yes, moving forward. Long ears also help her to sense danger, and she is constantly alert. If she perceives danger, she'll probably freeze and then warn other rabbits by thumping her foot. Apparently, rabbits can sleep with their eyes open, always vigilant, and waiting for danger. They are shy, timid creatures they are shy, timid creatures who experience a lot of fear. I wonder if fear is the reason they're at it like rabbits, afraid that their young will be killed. They maximize their chances of their line continuing, or perhaps SEX is an outlet for all their nervous energy. In terms of questions to reflect on, look at your fears, beloveds. Are they justified, or are you seeing fear everywhere? How are you reacting to danger? Are you like a rabbit in headlights, frozen? The story of Rabbit and Eyewalker is a good illustration of how fear can create danger. What could be a better way of approaching your fear? How can you work through it, let go of it, or face it? Think about your own life. Are you like the rabbit, afraid, cowardly, frozen? What does your fear drive you to do? Is fear leading you to see the world through a pessimistic veil? Does it fuel your insecurities? It's less about who you are afraid of and more about the impact that fear has on behavior, thoughts, and pretty much the entirety of our lives in terms of people, places, things, and situations. 3232 on the timer as I said that. So let's go ahead and get back into the animal spirit deck for another message. And then we will draw this session to a close. Whatever comes out, we have the Moth. Ooh, transformation. I'm hearing time to transmute these concerns into positive creation here. Fear into strength. Fear into strength, courage. Yes, I'm definitely getting transmutation, transformation right off the hook with this Moth energy. Nocturnal. So, moths are nocturnal, butterflies are out in the day. Moths have fluffy antennae, and butterflies don't. Moths are dull, earthy colors, and butterflies have bright patterns. Moths rest with their wings laid flat, and butterflies rest with their wings up vertically. So, I feel sorry for the moth. It often gets overlooked by people who are more enticed by the butterfly's colors. Like a moth to the flame, another reason to feel sorry for the moth is its poor adaptation to today's world. The moth has been around a very, very long time. Adapting to those fears, or whatever the concern is that has the collective on alert. Okay. So, from the guidebook, the moth has been around a very, very long time, much longer than the butterfly. It is a creature of the night, and it is thought that the moth uses moonlight to guide it, and then we come along and stick up street lamps, porch lights, and all other illuminated objects, which throw them way off course. When thinking about this, realize that we too are victims of our own world when the moth is looking for the true light. We too are searching for that thing which will fill a hole in our soul. When the moth trustingly flies toward the street lamp, thinking it is the light of the moon, we move towards capitalism, addiction, materialism, etc. to satiate us. But whereas the moth goes forth with blind faith, some of you may be struggling with a substance due to what you perceive as realistic fears and concerns. Whereas the moth goes forth with blind faith, we question it. Is this a true soul-filling light, or is it another human creation designed to attract us but really insubstantial? Within this extended metaphor, we can see the moon, the true light, as the unconscious, the shadows of ourselves, a symbol of mystery and the unknown. It is the link with the moon that ties the moth to the inner world, to intuition, and also to even DEATH. And I think the moth pictured on the card is the Luna moth. Interestingly enough, we have the Luna moth coming out while we are still in full moon in Sagittarius energy. So, adapting from what we have observed in order to release any of those concerns, and furthermore focus on what's important during this time. So, like many short-lived creatures, once in adult form, their main purpose is to have sex before they die, but before this, they go through the amazing process of metamorphosis. Starting life as an egg, they then become caterpillars before creating a silk-wrapped cocoon, while all insects go through some form of metamorphosis. It is most likely associated with butterflies, so I would look at this in more depth in that post. A couple of things you might want to consider if you draw this card are around burnout and your attention span. Are you flitting from one thing to another? So, yeah, extremely relevant to the full moon in Sagittarius, and transforming these concerns, transmuting them into something not just more important, but with more substance to it, going beyond the surface, going beyond using just our physical eyes and ears. Transforming fear into fertility. We know those rabbits are highly fertile and busy, busy, busy all the time. All right. So this also pertains to, where is it? I'm hearing transforming these fears into a form of service, but also it's glow up time for us. Yes, it's glow up time, beloveds. Focus on what is important, which is this. And how we can inspire others as we go through this, through acts of service, taking conscious action selflessly. And that, beloveds, is your timeless storytelling message for today. I hope these messages find you well. And remember, if you are going anywhere in the United States, if you're from the United States, you're going anywhere celebrating Memorial Day weekend events, be safe, be responsible. Please do not drink and drive. And pack light, but do not show up empty-handed. Gifts of more than just gratitude for their service. One glow up to another. I hope these messages find you well, beloveds, and brightest blessings.